Good afternoon and welcome to Booger's Basement today. What are we working on today? Well, Booger's cheap and he's got this like 20-year-old drill that he got when he remodeled his kitchen. And I got a bunch of stuff to work on in the yard that's like broken fences and old crappy stuff. Kind of like this drill. But the drill don't, it's hard to drill. Well, now it wants to work. It works when it wants to. It's like that, them guys at work, I forget what you call them. They only work when they want to. But now it's working. Let's let it run for a little while. And then try it again. Oh, now it's being one of them. Now it won't do it. Now it's not acting up. Oh, there it is. Look. No working. It's really hard putting up a 6-foot privacy fence panel when your drill don't drill, especially when you're trying to hold it by yourself. And then you gotta whack it on the back to get it to go, and then it's low on power, and then the fucking power band finally kicks in, and it rends the 3-inch screw in. So I'm cheap, as you may know, and I'm gonna attempt to put brushes in this. I haven't researched anything on YouTube's about it. I'm just gonna pull it apart and do it. I know there's little access panels here, but I was in there already, and it doesn't seem like I can get access. I don't know. It's a panel. They'll take it off and you can see them. I don't know what. I can't see how they come out. So I'm gonna have to take it all apart. So I got a Torx 10 here, and it looks like there's 1, 2, Booger can count, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, or 10 of them. 10 screws in there. So we'll use my little works one. Pull the screws out. And I'll keep track in case there's different lengths here. That's from the, oop. And of course there's these damn long ones. Then I'm probably gonna have to go search for a frickin' Chrysler. A long 10-bit now. I can't get in there with that. Maybe we can sneak it. Maybe we can do a sneak effect. Probably not. Just get it on. Oh yeah. Do the sneaky approach. You put it in there first and then get whatever you can on the back. Why did I take that out of there? Like that. These are all loose. See if they're all the same length. If all the same length, it don't matter where they go back in. Screw this. Then I have to do the old freaking screw again here. Maybe. I didn't need to. Well, I did a little bit, I guess. Go again. You're gonna have to have a longer bit unless you can do this trick. That one's here. Seems to be all the screws are the same length here. Oh, this one here. I suppose it. While I'm in here, I'll clean up the motor as well. Let's see what all falls apart here. Like I said, I've never had this apart. I'll take these little brush guards off. Or whatever they're for. I don't know. I can't figure out how to get the damn brushes out of there without breaking stuff. I am not the brightest window licker. But there's where our brushes are. And it looks like they're soldered on. But I can't get to where they're soldered on. And it's gross in there. And look at it. Look at all the years of gunk on there. Boogers and stuff. Ugh. Boogers on the trigger. So this is what we're after in here, the brushes on the back of the motor. They get worn down and don't have as much tension in the armature as they should, and you lose power, doesn't start. I made a mistake of using this one for my RC car wheels, breaking them in with the whatever spindle. So here we go. I think I got all the screws out. Is it just going to come apart? Probably not, but we'll see. There's probably some secret plastic. Ooh. Ooh. Whoa. Look at that. Dirty inside. Maybe I'll give it a wash too. Look at all the sawdust in there. Here's your battery connectors. The trigger finger. Here's the brushes we're after. Might have to pull this switchy out of here, but here's my brushies. How do we get her out of here? Like I said, I ain't Googled nothing yet. I ain't YouTubed or Googled nothing. This has got to come out of here. Hey, settle down over there. The switch is wired in to this switch riggy doogie. This changes. Oh boy, this is going to be fun getting this stuff back together. Trying to get that back in there. That switches this switchy on the trigger. That's your reverse and forward. Well, how do you come out of there? Whole crap come out of there? Yes, it does. I gotta remember left side. We'll scribe a little left side in here. Top left. L for left loser. So that's that part. And I might have to solder them, it looks like. Let's see. These are the new ones that I got. I got these from all the way from Granada Hills, California. I think they came from China though. From Harachai Viridian. Harachai. Thank you, Harachai Viridian, for sending me some brushes off of eBay land. You buy these in bulk, and people like me, they probably paid 50 cents for these, and then I paid 90, and then he shipped them to me for, not 90, $9, and then he shipped them to me for free. So I'm going to have to do some soldering here, which is no big deal, because I got the skills. But oh no, you don't. I didn't have to take this all apart. Wait a second here. Something ain't right. Let's figure this shit out. That's all. It seems like one piece. But why would they have little access panels? Oh, they must clip on. I see. I see, said the blind man. You gotta. This side's got the clip. I see, said the blind man as he picked up his hammer and saw. So I could have just left it all together. The brush, the one side's got this little hooky round thing here. And if you see in there, it's got a little tab that goes in. So you gotta pull this out and then away and then up. And then the brush comes out of there. Whoa. Look at the, I'd say the brushes were a little bit worn out. Huh. Look at how small that's a lot of screwing. I did a lot of screwing with this drill. So I'm gonna pull this brush out, pull the other brush out. I wanna clean this motor out if I can. I want to get the motor off of here and clean it all out because we got a bunch of sawdust in there blocking the ventilation holes, and if I'm going to be in here doing brushes and want to make it last another 10 years, as long as I can get batteries, you want to have it cool, otherwise you're going to melt your armature down. So I'm going to try to pull this off, clean it out good with some contact cleaner. Hopefully that don't melt anything in there, and it should be happy again. The armature looks pretty rough. I could probably clean that up too. I get creative and put a little frickin' piece of sandpaper on here. No, they'll break in. The brushes will break in. Might take a little while. So here, let's do it again. The little flapper part that sticks out. Pull it to the side and then up a little bit. And the brush pops right out. So if you're doing this, all you had to do was pull these little inspection covers off. And once you know how to pull that little, I don't know why this one's red. Does it matter? They're both red. Pull the inspection cover off, or brush cover, what there are. Get in there with a little picky dick. Out she comes. But that armature looks pretty screwed up in there. Too bad I couldn't get the whole motor part and clean that armature up. But it'll be alright. I think we'll be okay. It's not high performance. But yeah, I would say that I got the full life out of them brushes. And if you're anything to do with RC car tuning, you see that brush hood alignment is pretty bad. It's kind of offset. We're not getting, unless they got it offset for maximum timing and torque, but I doubt it. Or however that works. There's your transmission switch. How do I? Should I go crazy? I don't want to get all the contact cleaner up in there. What the hell is that part? We got plastic parts broken. Let's see if we can get this part here. Gear selector out. How do we get that off of there? Oh, damn, we don't make that easy. wires here. Now one. Twist. Oh, sweet! Look at the planetary in there. Maybe I can add some looby jubies to that, or leave it. I don't know if the motor comes apart, but I'm not going to take it apart. Looks like the gear's pressed on. So I'm going to give this some cleaning with some power shot. I'm going to use the old RC stuff. This is how we roll, like 90s. I'm going to give her the power shot. The electric motor cleaner and spray. It's an advanced spray formula. Power cleans bearings, electric motors, and various RC parts. So we're back here. I took my power shot and sprayed the motor all down as best I could. And then I blew some compressed air in there to spray it there. Blow it back out. It's better than it was. It's not perfect, but we're going to put some TQ lube down in the bushing, I hope, here. I don't know if it's a bush or a ball bearing. You'd think they'd have a ball bearing, but you hear how noisy she is. Maybe it's not supposed to have any oil in there. Like the front one's noisy. Ooh. A little quieter. Excess off of the outside so it doesn't collect dust, which it's going to anyways. Maybe I shouldn't have oiled it. Whatever. Maybe. Or is it this way? Why didn't I remember which way it came off? Because I didn't think it would matter. Well, I guess I'll find out. We've got a 50-50 chance. So, let's get our brushies in there. Does it matter which way the brushies go clickety-click in there? Clicks in there. This one just clicks in there. Doesn't matter which side it clicks on. It don't look like it. Make sure you orientate them the right way here. Will they only go in? Well, they only go in one way. So go this way. And just push right in there. That's kind of sweet. So you don't have to take all the shit apart like I did. I should probably blow this shit out. I'm gonna blow the crap out of here. Now I'm back. I blew my cases out quick. Let's get this clip in here. Gotta go this way. Ease, oh ease. It only goes one way. Jeez. this. We'll get her one of these years. That's right. Transmissions. Make sure you're in the groovy groove. All right. Shut up. So why is my trigger all messed up here? So make sure you got your wires clear. Push them down in here so they don't get pinched. Careful pushing them in so you don't damage the insulations. Make sure that's heated. We've got to have our little toggle flingus, which goes like so, I think, and like so. Go like so, or like so, like so. I'd imagine it's gonna go like this. That's your. So we got new brushes in. Got that in, put that in, line her up, shove her down in the holes, wiggle stuff around so it lines up, maybe, find out what's hanging you up here, something's hanging you up here. There we go. Oh, I forgot to put my clippity dippity back in. Clippity bippity doodah. Oh no. Which you could just. Am I recording? Low camera battery. But yeah, you can just pull these off, get in there with a little hook, and then grab this twangy dangy and just pop the brush out like that. But I didn't know how it went and I didn't want to break it, so you don't have to take it all apart, but I wanted to take it apart and clean the motor out anyways, so let's get this done before my battery goes dead. Maybe. You need a screw, you dipshit. Story of my life. Will it work? Will it screw again? I thought my batteries were shit. Maybe the batteries are shit. We'll break her in at low RPMs. Break her in at low voltage. if I had a cable tie, I could zip tie it at low voltage, but I could just sit here and hold it. I'm gonna let her. Where are my cable ties? Or you can jam a. Don't be like Bill and jam a screwdriver in there. Be like Bill and jam a screwdriver in there to hold it at low speeds. There we have it, folks. We have one Bosch Brute 14.4 volt boogered up trigger and all. New brushes. Ready to screw again. Oh, the power! The clutch still work? Some clutch action. That's not particle board. Let's try it one more time. I think particle board's a little too soft for a little clutch. You alright under there? Like brand new. Crappy batteries and all. There we got her. I don't break it. High speed action. So this battery might be a little low for high speed action. That's enough. Ruin my table here. Anyways. Oh, that was the piece. That's a different story. We out.